So it's 11:30. I woke up today at like 8 and I actually already did a lot. After going to bed at like 2 a.m. from editing videos, I got up to edit more videos. And then I actually already did the dishes, prepared some beans for the week. I soaked some oats overnight because today I am making some oat milk, but I have to wait until Kara wakes up because she's still asleep because she was probably out until like 2 a.m. last night because she did the signs for Strong Hearts. She did like some typography, I guess you'd call it, like handwritten typography. So that's really cool. Maybe I'll show you guys that later this week. So it's like 11:30, like I said, and right now is the first meal of the day, and I'm about to put in some oats, some stevia, because if you guys haven't seen my other What I Eat for like a whole week on a budget, I don't count things that I won't use like a whole thing of for the week. Like I'm not going to go through the whole thing of stevia, so I'm allowing myself to put stevia on stuff. I wouldn't go through like a whole bottle of ketchup or mustard, so I might put that on something. But I got applesauce because I could see myself going through that whole thing in the week. So I am right now just going to put on some stevia, applesauce. Oh, and actually I might throw on some pumpkin spice because I just realized I don't have any seasoning. This is my first time having applesauce in oatmeal, and I gotta say, like, this is actually like surprisingly really good. Like, it kind of tastes almost like apple pie. Like So right now I'm cooking some beans in here. I don't want to lift the top off because that part of the recipe says don't lift the top off. So I'm cooking that for an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on my desire of tenderness, is what it said. So in the meantime, since most of my food I have to prepare, and I don't really have any prepared because the first day I'm doing a lot of meal prep stuff today, I came up with this crazy recipe. Now, this is kind of intense, so don't feel bad if you don't get it the first time, but I mean, this is kind of advanced recipe. So I'm gonna take carrots and dip them in peanut butter. So like I said, this is kind of an advanced recipe, so don't feel bad if you don't get it right away. Maybe someday when you're a level 24 vegan too, maybe you'll get it. Okay, I was kind of in a hurry because I thought that I was fine, but then I got pretty hungry right before I'm about to go to a track meet, so I didn't quite have time to whip out the camera while I was in the process of making it, but I made some rice, peppers, carrots, onions. I just threw the peppers and onions and carrots into the rice while it was cooking, just threw in some nutritional yeast, and there's of course taco seasoning, the famous Andriana's recipe. Just throw that in. I'm gonna throw in some beans too, because I cooked those for the week. Where are they? They're over here. This is how much 2 pounds worth cooked is. That's a lot. I think that was like $2. So that's a lot of food. So anyway, I'm going to eat some of this, and then I'll see you guys at the track meet. Well, look who decided to show up.
Who is it?
Some guy. Named Polly.
Not me.
Come on, Brandon. Close that gap, Brandon. Don't lose contact. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Wade!
Come on, Brandon! Come on, Brandon, go with it, Brandon! Come on, Brandon!
Let's go!
Don't give up, Brandon, let's go! All the way, all the way! Polly, you look like a worried parent.
Huh?
You look like a worried parent.
I am a worried parent. Let's go!
Come on, Alan! Oh, I want Alan to win. Come on, Alan! Let's go, Alan! Stick with him, Alan! Go! Come on, Alan! Oh, no!
Oh, Stevie! Oh, Stevie!
I step on a line though, or you're gonna break my back. Polly, don't do it, Polly. No, Polly. Polly. Oh, my back. Polly, where did you say the steep?
Right
over there. We found them.
I found them.
You found.
I found them.
You found.
I only came because it was getting posted.
Did you see this?
What?
B. Boylan.
B. Boylan.
I came, I saw, I swam.
Go, Colin! Oh!
Let's go, Colin!
Ooh, redemption. Lucas! 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 Josh!
Let's go!
Josh! 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 I just got back from the track meet, and I already read a lot of the comments from. I only posted the video like 2.5 hours ago, and I already got like a lot of comments. A lot of people were saying, well, one, grits are corn, not potatoes. So I thought that it was potatoes. Did you know that, Mom?
It's like cornmeal.
Cornmeal? Yeah, I swear I thought it was potatoes. I don't know. The last time I had it was like in high school at B's house. It was like 7 years ago, so that's probably the last time I talked about grits. Anyway, so I learned that grits are corn, not potatoes. And I think a bunch of people said like, put the refried beans back. You can make your own and buy the jelly because I'd put jelly back. But I completely forgot that I can make my own refried beans. I've never even made refried. Have you ever made refried beans?
Nope.
I always forget that. I think you can use a crock pot to do it.
Yeah.
But that's the great thing about being a YouTuber is I can make stuff and then you guys can tell me what I could be doing better, so that like I feel like I did better this time, and the next time I do it, I feel like I'll be doing even better. And it's kind of like just like being vegan in general. Like as you go, like you get better and better and better. So hopefully the third time that I do this challenge will be even better, and hopefully I can just maybe I can get even more beans so I can make my own. Because this time I got beans so that I can just eat beans, and then also so I can make hummus, which is actually what I'm going to be doing right now. And then I can get it for.
Can you make hummus with a different bean?
That's what I said.
Those aren't chickpeas.
I know. I said I hope that the vegan police don't get me.
I mean, I know you can make black bean hummus, but
Yeah,
you can,
I know.
is that pinto beans?
Just talk about it quietly. I don't want.
Windows are open.
Yeah, I don't want our neighbors to rat on us. Are we live?
As well as can be expected.
So, I'm just going to be I'm making this up as I go, so I'm just going to throw in a reasonable amount of beans.
We never do that.
Yeah. This is, we always plan out our recipes very meticulously. It looks like does that look like a can's worth? Oh, probably a little bit more.
Yeah, that only looks like 14 ounces and the can has 15 ounces.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought that this peanut butter was kind of like tahini kind of consistency, but as you can see, it's kind of like Jif. But so I didn't buy tahini because tahini is kind of expensive, and I don't know if Walmart even carries it. But I figured I think that peanut butter would probably be better. Mom, you can be closer to me.
But then you're... Nah, never mind.
But I think this should work reasonably well, though. I've never done it before with peanut butter because I usually just use tahini.
I have. I've
Oh,
done
you
it
have?
with peanut butter, yeah.
But do you do it like this, like Jif kind of peanut butter?
I think so.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm feeling more confident now. And I'm just gonna throw in some lemon juice. Because last time when I almost bought hummus and I had to put it back. But people were saying like you can just make your own, and like I mean I've made it before, but it's been so long since I made my own hummus that I didn't even think about it.
Well, that's because we eat so much of it that...
Yeah, and like that's why we got
can
this
never make
blender
enough.
a while ago, because I was like, Mom, I'll make hummus all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, can you stand closer this way, because the microwave may or may not be making weird noises in the camera and the microphone. But and then I realized that like if I make like one batch of hummus, it's gone by the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I would have to make like a daily batch of hummus.
Yep.
So I realized pretty quickly that I actually didn't want to do that. So I think
Those lies to get me to find you a smoothie machine, basically.
Carrie uses it a lot. She uses it like pretty much every day.
I use it hardly ever.
Yeah. Okay. So, and there's a tamper, which I'll probably actually need for hummus. Because this is basically like a knockoff Vitamix.
Action shot.
On
The
guard.
force be
Is
with
that,
you.
Do people say on guard?
Yes,
Is that...
that's for fencing.
Alright, so I'll try that, see how it is. I don't know. I think it needs more Frank.
Did you wash your tongue before you did that?
Oh no! I knew I forgot something. It's a flavor that's kind of like growing on me. Like for the first bite, I was like, this hummus isn't really that good. And then the second bite, I was like, okay, I could do this.
In there.
Yeah.
There should be more Frank's hummus in this world.
Yeah. And with this kind of recipe, since I'm using peanut butter instead of tahini, you don't really need the, because like usually you'll use the lemon juice, one to make more kind of liquidy, and then also because it'll kind of like balance out the bitterness, because like sour balances out bitter. But since peanut butter is not bitter, I don't really have to worry about that.
I was trying to think of where I used peanut butter, where it was called for, that I kind of didn't like it.
This is like pretty rich.
It was the cauliflower soup that I make from the my beef with meat cookbook that calls for peanut butter instead of tahini. But it kind of, you can kind of taste it, and I don't like it, so I don't put that in there anymore.
Alright, I guess. Oh, I was kind of hungry, so I already poured myself like a bowl of rice and beans. But I don't know how much of this I'm gonna eat, because like just licking this thing is making me less hungry, because it's like pretty rich.
Peanut butter will do that to you, and straight beans, though.
Maybe I'll just put some back. So this is the amount that I settled on for rice, beans, salsa, and some homemade hummus. And I came home from the meet, and Mom made a bunch of banana bread, and she's making some cauliflower and potatoes in there. And this is kind of like me going vegan all over again. Like, when I first went vegan, there was a lot of things when I'd open the fridge like I couldn't eat. And now, even when everybody is vegan, I open the fridge or open the oven, and there's still stuff I can't eat just because. But it's just because I'm doing the budget challenge. So this is probably actually going to be all I'm eating for the night. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, if you know what I mean. So this is the amount that I settled on. I can't say settled.